So why does your team go quiet? And what does that tell you, especially if you're a leader? I know you've been in a room where someone is asking a question, someone is prompting people to try and say something, but nobody responds. Maybe a team of 3 guys, 4 guys, or even 100 people, but everybody just goes quiet. My name is Mutahi Wachira. I train people about leadership, teamwork, and also consult on business management. So today, I want us to talk about why your team goes silent. And it is indeed an issue. I know sometimes when you have been in that case, especially if you're a leader, you feel very weird or awkward, or even sometimes bad. Why am I talking to these people and why are they silent? So now, let me give you guys an example. So there's this guy, let's call him Brian, or you can call him Brio. So Brio leads a team of 8 people. He's just been appointed as their team leader, and this is what happened. So when Brian, or let's just call him Brio for this case, started leading these people, he used to welcome questions. He used to be questioned. People are just asking him things, but at the end of the day, this team of 8 people will always find Brio defending his position. Defending this position this way. So anytime that you hear him being asked of something that should be the leader to respond, like, why is this happening? And this, he always defends his position. So over time, this team of 8 people went silent. So why do you think they went silent? I can give you some probably 3 reasons. So let me put this in blue. So reason number 1, when your team goes silent, this might just be a reason. They think that when they talk or when they tell you something, it will not matter. And most of the time is because this is their experience. Every time they tell you something, it's like you're blushing it, or you just don't respond as they thought you will respond. You just don't do anything. So why am I going to talk? Why am I going to tell Brio, our leader, anything, and it will not matter? Reason number 2, why sometimes your team goes silent on you, is because they are afraid of how they will look. They're afraid of how they look. So in Kenya here, the best context to give is, people will say, nikimuuliza hiyo swali, the way Brian ananijibu, like, how do you not know that? Ntakafala. So the best way for them to just do, or the best thing for them to do, is to become silent. And then think of it, especially here in our African context, our culture is that when the boss speaks or when the leader speaks, we go silent. And we are afraid of what they can do to us. They might fire us, they might remove us from the team or even from the community. And then reason number 3, that I think why your team will always go silent on you, is because they have already emotionally checked out. Emotionally checked out. You know, best leaders or good leaders, they have an emotional attachment with their members, or with the people who they lead. So you find out sometimes, because of not having good leadership skills or something happened in their own experience, they emotionally checked out from you. So then when you talk to them, they don't respond because they really don't care, you know, and caring especially from an emotional aspect, because the leadership or the onus is on you. So now, that has happened. That's a problem. So you're probably sitting there and asking me, Wachira, then what is the solution that we can be able to try and put in place for us to solve a problem where I'm talking to my team and they're not responding? So I want you to underline this. The moment your team goes quiet is the moment you need to listen the loudest. So what can we do? What are the tools we can put in place to make sure that our team responds? So let's go back to the example of Brio. Brio, as I told you guys, leads 8 people, and people are not responding to Brio. So this is what Brio can do. Or maybe you are that Brio there. This is what you can do. Number 1, always treat a team as an individual. Every person in that team, treat them as an individual. So what is the first tool you can do? Ask each person candidly, why are they going silent when you're talking to them? You can do it verbally, or drop them a WhatsApp message, a written one, or an email, whichever. And then make sure you have asked them as a team. I mean, as an individual, not as a team. Don't go to that WhatsApp group and say, hi guys. No. Ask them. If you have maybe Rita in your team, ask her specifically. Tool number two that you can use. Ask them, give me examples of what has been working. What has been working in the team, and especially what do they want to be retained? So what has been working? Okay, why do you go silent? And it means there's something that happened. So what worked initially that you guys want to protect? And then the next one is ask this person individually. Now the opposite of number two, what is not working that they will like for that issue to be removed, what's not working in the team, right? And then the other last thing that I think you can do as a tool is ask these members of yours who are going silent on you, what do they want you personally, because you're not talking with them personally, what do they want you personally as their leader to fix? So, and be very clear and be very candid. What do you think, guys? What do you want me to fix personally? See, not asking them like, some nataka ni do, or what do you want me to do? No, ask them candidly, what do you think you can do as an individual? So, as a challenge, that's some of the tools that you can use. So this is the challenge that I have for you this week. If you have a team that goes silent on you, try to employ some of the tools that I've given. And I'm hoping that if it works, you come and tell me in the DMs or somewhere. Or if you've identified a leader who has such kind of a problem, ask them to try this. All right? So for you to lead differently, you have to hear your team. You have to be a leader who listens. Either you're a political leader, either you're a commercial leader, or whatever leader that you are, even if it is at a family level. Always try to lead differently by making sure that your team listens to you. Silent in a team is not peace. Maybe many people think that, oh, my team is silent, so everything in Endamwecheche. No. Sometimes silence in a team means that things are so bad. So that's the work. Make sure you listen to them. Make sure you listen very carefully. My name is Motagi Wachira. I hope I've earned the privilege of your time. See you on the next one. Bye.